I have a question for you. At the beginning of each workday, you may find yourself excited to have one of the few days where you have most of it free and clear. You can start with your priorities. You can imagine making progress with the client on your desk. And you might even feel, dare I say it, optimistic. This is Michelle Thompson with Persistent Vision Coaching and Consulting. And I want to lay out what many of our work days um, end up feeling like, because it starts that way, and then we get the first email. Something is wrong with a client. The barrage of texts come from colleagues, and they bemoan the calamities that are coming your way. The phone calls start coming in, and you can't even remember what day of the week it is when that was all happening, right? So this is the part of the time of the day where you have a choice to make. A choice? Yes. You can decide that this is the worst day known to humankind. Many people end here. Or you can decide that this is an interesting challenge to take on. We can't change the demanding nature of law. We would if we could. But we can change how we approach it. We can change if we're going to decide if we're going to respond to everything that comes our way or react. You see, when we react, everything does suck because we can't set up the possible solutions and approaches that are so desperately needed at the time. Everyone's fears are driving the bus, and there are no good solutions here. But when we respond, we slow down. We can evaluate whether or not there's really a problem. We can see that there may be several solutions to the problem. You may find that may not take as much time as you anticipated. And then you can go back to doing your ideal day. And this is the beginning of what it means to put more pleasure in your legal practice. Do you think this is possible? I want to challenge you about this. Enrollment is now open to my program, Put the Pleasure in Your Legal Practice. It's designed that you can have more ideal days as a lawyer. While I may not be able to convince you that there is another way, perhaps we can just put more options on the table. And it all begins with a call and a conversation. So if you would like to have a conversation with me about this, go ahead and DM me, even if you just want to argue. All right. Have a good evening.